Greetings, loved ones. Today we're going to talk about when you can't afford to leave abuse. Help us get these messages out. Please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button and the notification bell. And please share these messages with others because you never know, just by doing so, you could save a life. Without financial independence, many survivors feel trapped. And I'm going to insert something here. When I was suffering domestic abuse from a partner that I was with, I actually stayed with him for a longer period of time because I couldn't afford to pay the rent. And just like others, I felt trapped. I felt like I couldn't do it on my own. And so I stayed with him until I was able to do it on my own. So many survivors don't leave abusive situations because survivors feel trapped. It seems simple enough. If you're with an abuser, just leave. Walk out. Start fresh. Save yourself and your children. One reason survivors stay is they may not be able to feed and care for their children or themselves if they leave. Let's take a look at estimated national averages. Full-time daycare for an infant, $972 a month. One-bedroom apartment, $769 a month. One thrifty month of groceries for a family of four, $584 a month, for a monthly total of $2,325. For many survivors, there are just a few of these are just a few of the economic barriers that prevent them from leaving their abusive partners. Without the financial independence necessary to secure a safe residence, buy food, and find child care so he or she can go to work, a survivor often feels trapped. I see it every day, says Lucille Powell, domestic violence counselor with the Community Action Program of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. She says it's not just the cash. If you have a partner who refuses to pay child support or drags that out, it can become a vicious cycle of leaving and returning. Powell says, I asked all the time, why do they stay? It takes on average leaving 7 times before a survivor separates permanently from an abusive partner. For many survivors, it comes down to deciding between keeping oneself safe and keeping one's children fed and clothed. Powell, who's been a domestic violence advocate since 1978, says she thinks the problem starts with most states still not offering a living wage. Right now, 15 states offer a minimum wage of over $10. While 18 states raised their wages in 2018, many are still paying at or around $7.25 an hour, a federal minimum that hadn't been raised since 2009. Even working 40 hours a week, a wage equates to just $1,160 a month before taxes. Not to mention, says Powell, that some minimum wage jobs offer hours and work days that don't necessarily work harmoniously with common child care hours of operation or periods when children may be in or out of school. Powell adds that the lack of awareness of key issues is putting lives at risk, with survivors often returning to abusive partners to provide for the children. It's having a big impact on children's development. Despite these realities, experts also counsel that understanding potential financial independence issues early on can help a person plan differently and increase the odds of mitigating their impact. One such educational effort of note, Click to Empower. This is a free financial training program especially tailored for survivors of domestic violence. It offers a financial empowerment curriculum, a career empowerment curriculum, and a series of short videos on topics such as surviving financial abuse, learning financial basics, budgeting your money, and more. You can learn about it on their website, which I have included in the video description. With 1 in 3 women experiencing domestic violence worldwide, and even more children witnessing the violence, the question is not if you will encounter a victim of violence. The question before God is, what will you do when you do encounter them? You could be the person who saves a life. You are called. We are all called to be champions for justice. And those who suffer violence, and they need to know that those who love them and those who don't even know them will step out and reach out to them to give them the help and the courage they need to lead before it's too late. Help us get these messages out. Please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. hit the like button and the notification bell, and please share these messages with others. You never know, just by doing so, you could save a life. If you're a victim of violence, please listen to me. You are valued, you are loved, you are intelligent, and you are beautiful. God does not want you to suffer violence. He wants you to live free from violence in peace and tranquility. There is a way out. It's not your fault, and abuse is not love. If you're a victim of violence, please reach out to somebody today. If you find yourself in a dangerous situation, call 911 for help. And if you know of a child suffering violence, tell the authorities. In our next episode, we will talk about how to stash cash as you prepare to leave a violent partner. Until then, God bless you.